Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so just recently the Say and Day campaign had started, and it came with the new Red Zone. Yeah, it's right here actually, down here, the Ultimate Red Zone DB Saga. I just figured since it's brand new, I want to give it a shot. I know I still have a lot of anniversary content to catch up on, like 2 Red Zones, a Supreme Magnificent Battle, Battle on Formidable Foes. This is what I've been currently taking on quite a bit at this point, but I just want to take a break from that, see what the new Red Zone's all about. Pretty excited. So they have 3 stages so far. One of them has a special condition, like a mission there. But we'll just do stage 1 for now. See what we're looking at here. So this is versus REICH Piccolo. This dude's just front and center. REICH Pilaf. Yes. Alright, that's them right there. So yeah, no missions for this besides just beating it, and you get 5 stones. I wish they gave out tickets, but I guess maybe an excuse for that would just be there wouldn't be a whole lot of like Dragon Ball style characters to have like a banner of. I don't know, there'd be a couple, but whatever. Anyway, so enemy info is just a single phase fight, that's it. We're going against REICH Pilaf. So he's immune against sealing, stunning, and attack lowering, but you can actually defense lower, which in most cases does not really matter a whole lot. But with this specific team build that I'm bringing, I'm gonna try to utilize that a bit. So he has 2 special things here. Enemy receives 100k damage per int or AGL key sphere obtained. Will not be KO'd due to receiving this damage. That is a lot. per key sphere obtained, 100k. That is a lot. It changes STR key spheres to int key spheres. Alright, so other type super there. I think I've mentioned in a previous video that the only use I ever get from defense lowering really comes down to satisfying like character conditions rather than the actual status itself, which is what I'm wanting to do for this team. And by the way, before I show, I just want to clarify that like I'm not exactly sure how the orb changing is going to be working here. If it's going to be ours first then the enemies, I guess this could just be a little bit of a test, but I'm kind of designing this team around the idea that our characters will orb change after the enemy does. Hopefully that's the case. So yeah, this is it right here. I wanted to be a little bit creative here. I don't imagine it'd be all too bad. I actually did find, yeah, thankfully I got lucky to have one on the friends list here. Hopefully, like once, if I lose, hopefully they don't like disappear or anything. That's really annoying about the friend system, but I want to try a bit of a creative build here. They have some strong characters, some others that like maybe are a bit old and not the greatest, but I thought it would be a good opportunity to use some different characters that I'm used to. So, I mean, this guy, I mean, I kind of view him as a little bit underwhelming, especially considering that like AGL SS4 Vegito from 2023 was so good, and this guy honestly is just slightly better, not by a huge margin. But it's okay. So he wants a condition where he wants 3 or more crossover allies on the team, or when there's an ally whose name includes Xeno on the team, which that's the reason why I'm going to be bringing this Vegx right here, because he actually has Xeno in the name, which is pretty good. The crossover condition of that, I think I'll actually be satisfying that anyway, because yeah, we have him. Well, wait. When 3 or more crossover allies on the team, that does include himself, because it doesn't use the term another in there, so that's 1. I do have SS3 Vegeta I'm bringing here, and then the other friend, Blue Goku. So, I mean, even without Vegx, then whatever, I just want to try him out. So, yeah, he has an intro, extra defense, and additional super. He has damage reduction. Let's see, yeah, when Gar is activated, he gets 40% damage reduction there. Is that all the damage reduction he gets? Is just 40% when Gar is activated? I guess so, huh? But even if we don't get the 5 key spheres, which gives him guard, he is going to be guarded because of type advantage regardless, so that's always why I've really enjoyed that mechanic of damage reduction from guard. But anyway, he is going to be an SCR orb changer, which a lot of the characters on here is going to be doing that. That's why I'm hoping that we're gonna be, what is it, like orb changing after the enemy, but we'll see how that goes. I mean, this could just be a good test for that, and if it fails, then I'll think of something else, not a problem. Vegex. He does greatly stack defense, so that's like kind of like his main gimmick, really. Gets a little bit of stats. He does get permanent key for the rest of the fight. See, like chance of performing crit plus 20%, and it's just indefinite. So eventually he just gets the guaranteed crit there, which is kind of cool. Yeah, when there's another crossover, a Super Saiyan ally attacking the same turn, he gets an additional, that has a high chance of becoming a super, that's 50%, and he gets an extra 2 key, which is cool. A huge majority of the team is actually satisfying that, because, let's see, crossover, Kaioken Goku is not either, but SS3 Vegeta right here, he's recently got a Super EZA, he is on crossover, so there's that. Kefla here is on Super Saiyans because, yeah, one of the passive skill transformations there. And then this Gohan, this World Tournament Gohan I'm bringing is going to be on Super Saiyan, or no, wait, Super Saiyan 2. Well, I kind of thought it was Super Saiyan 1 for a second, but it's whatever. I'm going to be having a friend of this Blue Goku anyway, so. Here's what I was talking about with like the defense lowering status, is that he does get a guaranteed additional super and guaranteed crit when any of the status effects are applied, really. Attack lowering, defense lowering, stunning, sealing. So the fact that Pilaf can be defense lowered, that actually like buffs the characters more than like, you know, getting, I guess, value from it within itself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, next up is going to be Kaioken Goku, which some people have been disappointed from his EZA, but I think he's going to be solid here. He does get damage reduction with every SCR keys for obtained, and having a lot of SCR orb changers is probably going to be helping him out quite a bit. So I think he's going to be pretty good. He does sacrifice HP, but that's rarely ever been too much of an issue. SS3 Vegeta, considering that's a one-phase fight, his 80% damage reduction should be fine enough. I mean, there's no way it's going to last 10 turns unless he just has like a billion HP or something. But we'll see. Kefla, I mean, she's okay. Maybe I could bring a better character, but I just want to try them out. And plus, like, they get better with orbs obtained. They were a pretty decent EZA around like a year ago. They're about to be a year old, the EZA, but times changed. And then this World Tournament, well, he's not from the World Tournament, but it's a reward card from the World Tournament, basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I actually have like not really used him since he got his EZA, and I feel like such a fraud. I have not completely link leveled him just yet. I'm about to be putting him through the Grand Guidance event with, like, you know, the guaranteed link levels from like the keys or whatever. But yeah, I'm just prioritizing like other characters at the moment. But he does do a lot of defense lowering on his super attack effect and his passive skill. See, extreme class enemies minus 20% attack and 58% defense. The lowering attack is not going to be affecting Pilaf there, but it's okay. He gets more stats when there's an extreme class enemy, which is what we're doing. Face only one enemy, he gets a guaranteed additional super, and he is giving a decent bit of support. The Blue Goku is going to be on Defenders of Justice, isn't that right? No? I just assumed that like every Dragon Ball hero's like super class characters on Defenders of Justice, but oh, I guess he's not on it. Okay, well, whatever, that's fine. It's whatever. What about Vegex? Yeah, they're on Defenders of Justice. That's weird. Am I just like not seeing it? Alright, whatever. I don't watch, I never really watched or played too much of Dragon Ball Heroes, just a little bit, but yeah, I'd like to just give this a try, see what we're looking at here. So let's go in. One single phase fight. Alright, I should have the animations on. Yep. So there we go. We're gonna have Blue Goku here with an intro. Let's check it out. Alright, so let's see, the moment of truth. Yeah, well, we orb changed later, but it was really terrible. Really, really bad. Oh my god, look at this. Goku, what's your deal? Yeah, well, his ally's name includes Xeno on the team, but he only changed like this one orb right there. Oh my god. Let's just try to be careful, not take too much. This is gonna do 200k damage. This is already kind of goofy, but ow. Okay then. We'll do this. There we go. Heal just a little bit back. Alright, let's see what's he taking here. Okay. I mean, we didn't do the active skill. I guess I just want to hold on to that for a little bit. Maybe there's not much of a point of that. I don't know. Maybe we should have just popped it right away. But Vegex is... We're not going to really have any way to lower defense right here. I don't think... Yeah, Vegex doesn't have Golden Warrior, which that actually does give, like... It's like enemies minus 10% defense. If only Vegex had Golden Warrior, would actually have this as effect active there. But it's fine. Yeah, it seems like Pilaf has a lot of HP, I guess. Seems to be the case, but... Alright, so Vegex, let's see what we're looking at here. He's going to be greatly stacking defense for every super attack that he does. Misses that additional. I think this might be hidden potential right here, which we do get. Pretty good. Alright, so if we get hit with a super, I wonder what's going to be happening here. That's not too bad. I mean, we're very low on HP. I wonder if I should have put a SS3 Vegeta in slot 1. It's fine. I guess I was just trying to mostly get around the orbs. Hopefully Orb Chain is going to be better off this incoming turn. It sucks that Kaioken Goku was slot 7 because he would be a good Orb Changer for us for sure. Alright, please. What is this? What is this? What is happening? Alright, so... Whatever, might as well, like, just get these all out of the way if Goku really wants to screw us over that bad. Like, Jesus. Sure, yeah, we'll get that. And then... all we need to do from now on is just take double digits from everything, right? Better luck next time, huh? Just have better orb changing. It's okay, it's a one-phase fight, so it's not much of a problem, really. Okay, good, the friend did not disappear. That is very good. It's a guess, but you get my point. Alright, Kaioken Goku, come on. Where is he? Is he gonna be a slot 7 again? No, he's in turn 2. At least there's that. Next turn, we're gonna be having double characters orb changing. Alright. So let's turn this off since we've already seen the intro. Alright, cool. There's no way for us to get Kaioken's intro because, I mean, he wants to be against a Vegeta family and not a Vegeta family, a Vegeta enemy. Like, hello? You orb change, right? Nothing happened. What the heck? What is his problem? Does he want me to hate him? Alright, we'll do this. Ow. Yep. And yeah, I'll get those 7 orbs for Kefla there. As a 3 Vegeta should be fine, slot 1. How does it take this? Pretty solid. Okay. For type advantage and 80% damage reduction. Yeah, they probably made the Pilaf, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it really. Pilaf, they probably made him kind of weak. In terms of like his numbers, just to make up for how much damage you take from like all these bombs. But here we go, Vegeta hit another 10 million there. Unfortunately, we're not able to stun the enemy, so his attack can't jump up really high because he does have something in his passive where like he gets a lot more attack when the enemy is stunned. So, I mean, he'd be pretty good for Super Battle Road and maybe specific phases of Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, but for this in particular, not so much. It's okay. Alright, let's see, Goku, yep. Gets another super attack there. His numbers are just low. I know he's not up to like a good linking partner or anything, but like he's not even scraping 10 million. Is this mine or the friend? I mean, if it's mine only at 55%, then that would make sense. Yeah. Understandable, I guess. Alright, Kefla. So, Kefla's got at least 6 orbs. She does lower defense, so there we go. We got that. That's one of the reasons why I even brought her. I guess I didn't bring that up earlier. My bad. Yeah, on her super attack effects, she does lower defense. There we go. We have Kaioken Goku on rotation. Now let's see the orb changing. Better, I guess. We can do the active skill. I actually think I would want to maybe hold on to the active skill, mostly because his 18 key super attack effects. That's not it. It's this right here. Massive raise attack and defense for 4 turns. Get that up, do it maybe next turn. It'd probably hit a lot harder if I do it that way. So check this out. Let's just get all of this right here with this Goku. Be like 1% HP, but then heal quite a bit of it back. Not a whole lot, but if we did the active skill, his defense that would jump up really high. But it's okay, we'll do this, and I'll heal us up to 17%. Okay, and here we go to get this. All right. So I am kind of curious as to how that SS2 Great Saiyaman is going to be handling things. Hopefully not too bad. If anyone I'd have to replace on the team, it'd probably be him. I mean, I just want to bring him because he can lower defense in his passive skill. Just help out Vegeks, I guess. But there's a very quirky and silly fight. I guess same idea for the team. Alright, good, double digits. Look, the Goku number. 59. Isn't that funny? Funny little coinky dank. Alright, Kaioken hits 25 million. Yeah, he is he's that guy. Even without his intro up, he still does pretty good damage. Sacrifices 4% HP though on that. Alright, so he's got the super attack effect up. He massively raises stats for 4 turns. So if he manages to still be under, I think it's like 59% HP. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. The active skill. Alright, how would this guy be taking stuff? I gave him full additional a long time ago, I just never bothered changing it. Okay, that's respectable. And now we're gonna go ahead and trust, oh, okay, I actually got decent orb change this time around. So I remember with like his orbs, yeah, with 7 more keys for his obtain, he gets like permanent attack. So I guess maybe probably is best to like give him orbs that first turn, wait till the next turn, then do the active. I wouldn't really want to float off Vegeks, but I mean, whatever, like, they'll be fine, I guess. So, yeah, you know what, let's just do the active skill right now. Let's get that in the video. I think we had gotten quite a bit of orbs with him, huh? I think that was... Oh well, whatever, let's do it. Alright, so stats are a little bit better, but my goodness. I wish he would have been better. Alright, we'll go ahead and yeah, let's get these tech orbs with Vegeta here. And I mean, does he even really need orbs at this point? I mean, those attack buffs should still be up. See how it's like indefinite like that? So I mean, technically he doesn't need like a bunch of orbs anymore. We'll get these 3, and then yeah, get this right here. As a Super Vegeta will be fine. Yep, taking that just fine. Alright, cool. Here's a 10 million. Yeah, we're gonna make it, I think. As long as like the orb changing isn't as terrible as that first run. Should be making it through. This is funny. I kind of like the way that this fight is. It's very goofy. 8.9. Okay. Yep. Cool, I guess. I swear, even without a linking partner, AGLSS4 Vegeta would still be hitting harder. Maybe it's just the fact that I have more dupes than that guy. I don't know. Even then he has more damage reduction, but this guy does have guard though, so having the combination of guard and damage reduction does help, yeah. So I kind of wonder, now I'm thinking about it, the Limit Breaker SS4s from 2022, so it would be like the Limit Breaker SS4 Goku and Vegeta from the Dragon Ball Hero Celebration of 2022. They will most likely be easing this year, because I think there was some mention that like they would still be like not releasing like whole like celebrations and such for heroes, but still like giving them possible easy A's in the future. So at least there's that to look forward to. Alright, double SCR orb changing. Works out okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this active skill this time. So let's see it. $30 million, not too bad. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll get these 3 orbs right here and do a lot of damage to us, but since we did the active skill with Kaioken and Goku, look at his defense, 1.3 million, and then we'll, yeah, sure, let's just give them all 11 these orbs, why not? Boom! Nearly a full heal. Alright, and then look at this, we got lucky, the Tech Key Spheres. Let's give 7 there for Kefla. Yep, that's good. So he has a 10 million. This is the friend that is rainbowed. For a rainbow character. Goodness. Yeah, most of 2024 was really good. Kind of funny how like it was like the inverse of 2023, where it's like a lot of 2023 had a lot of mediocre releases, but then the Heroes came. I was like, whoa, wait, they can release good characters. That's right. 2024 was like the inverse. It was like most of the year was like really solid characters, but then Heroes came out. I was like, eh. Like the last hurrah Heroes just wasn't good enough. Alright, Kaioken, let's see. It's a 24 million. Pretty cool. And yeah, of course, having done the active skill or being at 24 key, guaranteed crits. Good to see. Only did 1 super though. I'm kind of surprised they didn't give him additionals of any kind in his passive. Maybe at least like 1 could have been cool, but I think I still have him with full additional. The reason for that and not like wanting to give him full dodge or anything is because, I mean, I've already accepted even before they easy-ate him that I knew that they're just going to make him like a glass cannon type of design, just like how it used to be. So, I mean, I'm just going to be using for like easy A's and stuff like that. Not really like... Okay, how is this going to work here? Ooh, that was very favorable orb changing. That's what we like to see. So, we'll do this. It's possible this might actually be the last turn, maybe? Let's just keep trying to dance around all these orbs. Doing a pretty good job. SS3 Vegeta still actually being the GOAT this time around. He does a decent bit of damage. 11 million this time. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this will be it. Not much to it, really. Just avoid the specific color orbs, huh? And then we're gonna have Blue Goku here get the finish. Pretty cool. Well, that was fun. Very strange and quirky, but there you go. So, all there was to it. It was just the one mission for completing it. No other mission, like categories or anything like that. We still got more stages coming to this event too. Like, this is not it. I mean, the image has Demon King Piccolo up there, and like it only goes up to the Red Ribbon Army. So there we go. Took us 2 attempts because the first time was so bad with the orb changing. So yeah, let's go over, just accept the mission, we'll look at the stats and wrap up. So there we go, got our delicious 5 stones. Hopefully that will go towards me actually being able to get the new Kid Goku. I didn't even have very many stones, but they still found a way to just demolish me. Anyway. So level 1, let's see what we're looking at here. So yeah, he does lower your attack and defense, I did notice that. He only has 300 million HP in comparison to like some of the 10th anniversary fights. That's not as much. 500k on normals, 2 million defense. So I mean, if you're not critting, then that actually can maybe get in the way, just maybe a little bit. But hey, you can defense lower. So there's that. If you don't have critting, then you can actually get some effectiveness out of defense lowering. Imagine a fight where they actually, like, you know, can make defense lowering useful for once. So he does a 1.2 million super attack. Pretty much just average, like, percentage there. Cooldown of 0, so, I mean, that's something there. So, yeah. I mean, that was pretty much it. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. Next time around I might make a video on Ultimate Clash, because it's been a while since we were playing Ultimate Clash, because they had like some special versions. I think they had like, you know, part 1 and a part 2 of Ultimate Clash. I kind of wish they made a part 3 of the 10th anniversary, because there was a long period of time where we just didn't have the mode available to play, but we got it back. Some people don't like it, but I think it's fun. Just, I like using mono teams. But anyway, not to take up too much time, hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing y'all next time with probably Ultimate Clash. Y'all have an amazing, lovely day, and check out the barbershop.